Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Hellpoint. In the last episode, we actually found the entrance to the DLC. One of them, at least, assuming there are other ways to get into this area. A shuttle had been present by the Port Izudun, port. Indicated by the giant blue sparky ground. I completely missed seeing it the last time. Anyway, we were able to take it over here, and we have reached the Gehenna prison. There are various prisoners here. Some, or rather all, look as if they've been experimented upon in some way. We're finding bits of, like, a parasite that the Thespians have used to mind control some of the enemies here, the large, brutish-looking ones in particular. Gehenna prison looks like the prison cells are just cargo containers. Just slapped on top of each other, and the prisoners left in there. Good God. Whew. Oh. Oh. Not the most pleasant place to stay, I suppose. We're finding some improved modules over here. We already found a improved stamina. And what was the other one that we found? Load as well. Not so bad. And we've leveled ourselves to the point where I am now comfortable wearing our effective endgame armor, as it were. At least what I'm aware of. So now we look the part, like a holy two-handed cleric type of character. Speaking of our stats and what have you, here's what we currently have. Our next objective, I think, will be to level, I guess, like, load every other level? Because I would still like to be able to move a little quicker, and I don't really want to use the load module for it. We'll also work on health, energy, and stamina, until we find potentially a different type of weapon that might encourage me to wield something to level my other statistics instead. I have done nothing off screen, nor will I, because it's I don't want to run out of here, and I didn't want to synchronize this breach. So let's go ahead and pick up where we left off. I think we'll start. Oh, it's aware of me. It's like a fish. Okay, it moves a bit like one of the fishes move, and I think it has a beam attack it tried to use. Okay, that's good to know. So, it looks like the heal stations do refill your healing items. I was playing my other character last night in an attempt to get rid of the addiction I have for the game again. He's in New Game Plus. Hasn't done any of the DLC, nor will I do any of the DLC with him. This is going to be blind for me. We're going to see it together with you guys. And I noticed that over there, those actually refill my heal efficiency, and I thought it was a New Game Plus thing. A heal efficiency, our heal item. But it doesn't, apparently, nope, it'll just do it for you. A handful of Axions to full heal. I will gladly do that. I will also absolutely gladly get some more free Axions. Alright, that's probably... This might be a good reason to go ahead and, synchronize this breach. Just so that you can get a free, it looks like 12,000 Axions in a few seconds. Or minutes. Alright, well, let's keep going. Oh, no. We had that one, looks like, difficult jump to get to a platform. A lower platform. Back over in the prison proper. but we can't get back over there. We have no way to cross the giant chasm. I'm surprised it doesn't see me from there, to be perfectly honest. It feels like this should have the same vision that the artillery possesses, and then it can start firing at me from a greater distance. It is a floating eyeball, after all. I like seeing that they seem to enchant their fists with fire damage. I'm guessing that they can change themselves from pure physical to doing some sort of induction damage. Oh, I wonder, we don't have a way to add an induction damage to my weaponry, but would that have gotten through the guck, blocking that one cell where these were all imprisoned behind it? Because maybe that other eye would would sound the alarm, and then they would break through it. We were over there earlier. I'm looking around to see if there's any sort of items we might have missed. We did miss one item over there, right? But that was a tricky fall. We kept missing the entrance, and I decided this wasn't going to be worth it. Ooh, wow. A vat of blood. Or gore. Viscera? Well, they were sacrificing people in Irid Novo. I suppose prisoners, no one's gonna care if they die. Player hand warning me that there's some sort of battle up ahead. Or death up ahead. Ah, okay, so Yeah, the thespian taint is here as well, then. I mean, we shouldn't be surprised. We had read that there was parasites in them. Before, I thought we saw something a bit like this, and I thought it was just melted metal, but no, it is indeed more thespian flesh. Should get their attention. Oh! I thought the cargo containers were the prisons, but here I see beds that look like... Well, maybe this was a barracks for guards and not an actual prison here. We have this, whatever this is here. This looks like a secret wall right here, which I'm assuming if the hand is pointing out. Secret bedroom. Must be the local gang leader. Okay, yeah, so that screech must alert all the other prisoners in the area. Okay, so I guess maybe there's two types of prisons. One for confinement for those who need to be isolated from everyone else, and then these for the less hostile prisoners. And it's difficult for us to actually understand, like, know what the difference would be, because, like, the prisoners didn't all look like this, I'm assuming. Or at least not all at one point. There were normal people, normal-looking people here at some point. I wonder what crimes that did you commit on Iridnova to get you sent to here? Was it even the slightest criminality? Like you stole a piece of bubblegum from a shop? Would that throw you here? Into here? Possibly. We haven't read about how the laws are applied to people here. Ministry credentials approved. Suspicious conversation recorded. Play? Absolutely. You will need to learn how to keep your eyes wide shut if you want to live long in this field of work. All I know is that there's supposed to be a quote-unquote major security event that should happen in upcoming weeks, and that will create enough noise to drown out any other possible important news on the wire. Oh, we still get informational upgrades, and what are we're getting free Axions from something. Oh, we're back here again. We started in this direction, let's continue in this direction. safety net program. Wings on it. I'm assuming this helps reduce the damage you take from falling. I can't read about it here. Well, hold on, but we can read about it here. In situations where extreme user velocity is detected, teleports the user on safer grounds, but at a high energy cost. Okay, so I guess if we miss a fall, it teleports us back to where we started the fall from, but at costing us a bit of energy, obviously a bit of energy. But those footsteps for a few seconds there. This wasn't where we were originally. We are in some new place. I like how the patches feel the same to me. Okay, we were down there earlier. It's one of the tree sculptures in this dead end. I like stuff like this. A reminder that the prison and Irid Novo are, like, it's seen better days. Not that the days here were necessarily very pleasant, but the place is falling apart. Okay, and we started from... Well, we entered this area from there. We can go back up and out, or make a left here. Let's continue to explore the tunnels. No, wait, we came from this way. We came from that way. Key. Some sort of power mechanism? System? A weapon upgrade slot. Looks like a 3D printer, but not one we can actually interact with. I don't think we have the Axions to actually upgrade anything. Rather, the things we're currently using. I would need another 3,000 in order to improve one of my offhand items. Guardian key. That looks like a mouth. Like an actual mouth taken off of someone. We will, of course, read about it. A putrid, gruesome key made of flesh and bone which resembles the bizarre devices that lock prisoners within their container cell. Okay! We saw one of those that we could interact with at the very beginning of this area. We're gonna have a lot of enemies. do it. Or maybe we won't. Oh, we're not going back the way we came in. At least not so easily. Sounds like there's at least one more enemy left here somewhere. Based on the recording, the areas with the beds must have been... I'm assuming they're barracks. For the guards posted here? Such meager places to rest or stay. Well, I'm glad he didn't add to the fight originally. That would have made things a great deal more difficult. The eyes, I don't remember them screaming. This probably unlocks the room. Thank you, alarm. Remnant Greatsword. Alright, potential new weapon for us. Thank you, player. Server trust. Thank you for that. And we can probably make that jump. Just to quickly check if there's anything over here. Nope, nothing. Oh, wow. That is quite a fall. We don't get to walk around in ankle-high water very often. In any games I play, it's either swimmable or you just ignore it. Or waist-high water. Oh, it's blood. Never mind. Waist-high blood. I don't think I've ever waded around in ankle-high blood or waist-high blood in any of the games I've played. Okay, there's a big guy around here. A brute. That's an interesting looking, what I'm assuming is an enemy. Looks like something I would see in Rain World. That looks like some sort of strange spider plant creature? Is that like a tail it has? We're gonna have to deal with the enemy that's around the corner here first, though. Maybe they're not hostile. We can ignore them. I doubt that. Always getting stuck on something. Thankfully, our armor let us just tank through a good deal of that. Improved leech enhancer. What the heck? I can't imagine how much better this is than the normal leech enhancer. And I feel a little weird if I'm going to equip it. I mean, the leech is an amazing thing to have, but I like to try the stamina here for a little bit longer before we just commit to using the enhanced leech enhancer and never use anything else again. I feel like if you want to compete with the leech, you really need to make the other modules a lot better. Like, we're significantly a larger amount of points. Even then, it's going to be tough to compete with Leech. Like, the stamina module should add, like, 15 points of stamina if it wants to compete with how good the Leech module is, not just 5 or 7. Okay, I'm assuming this is hostile. Let's... Yes, alarm's going off. Alright, then. Not as tanky as I thought it was going to be. I don't believe, like, new enemies or what have you, that, to my knowledge, there is nowhere for us to look up the information about them here. We just know it's a new enemy, but that's all the information that we'll gain. Thespian parasite just hanging out down here in the blood pond. A different type of the prisoner. Oh, they're just drinking. Hello! Our first potentially friendly NPC. Oh. I've been found. I should be upset. But it's been so long since I've talked to someone. Besides myself, of course. Who are you? Same as you. I was one of the soulless envelopes printed by that AI decades ago. Unlike you, and unluckily for him, I'm not just another candy from the same box. I'm tuned out. I'm dialed in. No one is playing around with my controller. But that's all meaningless stuff. You're an adventurer, like me. This place is intense, but it's no horror house, right? I don't know if I agree. I think it is supposed to be a horror house. You're up for a little more challenge in your life, right? Right. Oh, are there like different packs? So our choice is yes, I've been here a long time too. Enter hardship contract. No, are you insane? Are the options I have. I mean, I guess we try it? Yes, I've been here a long time too. Enter hardship contract. Yes, I knew it was a good idea to let you live. I'm installing a ringer tuner behind your head, and this soulet under your skin. That's the deal, friend. You get to travel towards more and more polarized realities, and when you come back, I'll take some of that adrenaline for my own experiments. This is strong stuff, man. I'm warning you. Once you venture there, there's no coming back. Alright. So if something happened, it sounds as if the game might randomly increase the level of the world. So we're in world difficulty 1. Oh, and something just died and we just gained concentrated adrenaline. Can we just stand here and everything will just die? Can we? Okay, so I'm assuming that because we just joined this guild or pact quest, that as we kill things, we'll get this adrenaline now from enemies. Did it make the enemies stronger? Otherwise, this is just, I guess after so many that we defeat, the game will get tougher. So I guess they weren't really kidding when they mentioned how this is the bloodiest valley. We weren't down here before. That one saw us, absolutely. Holy crap, that one was worth 6,734 Axions. That was like 3 times as much. Was that must have been like an elite version of one of them. Though it still died rather quickly. Well, we're gonna keep on going. I see can't... No, there's nothing over there. Our alarm would be warning us. So when it charges, it can alter the angle at which it's charging. That's good to know. Not that I'll really be able to take advantage of that in any way, because I'm still gonna take lots of hits. And they hit hard. Oh, I didn't even see that. Thank you, Alarm, very much. And things are just dying around us and giving us just more adrenaline. And Axions. This is wonderful. We're almost at 200,000 Axions. I feel like we should teleport back and level ourselves up. Let's at least interact with what looks like an elevator door up this way and see if we can unlock a different way to get down here. While that's coming down, we'll also explore around the corner here. It occurred to me, viewer, just like yesterday, that I did not do any adjusting of the game or its brightness or gamma levels. Hopefully, it has been acceptable this entire playthrough so far, because it is rather dark. Oh, ooh, that's disgusting. I like it. This is the first breach that we had been at. Well, there's no reason why we shouldn't connect and level ourselves up. I unequip all my... Oh, actually, stop. We should unequip everything. There we go. Just to make sure that we're not spending extra Axions as a tax for having such things equipped. So, health. Load. Stamina. Load. Then the things down here, it feels like they're doing physical or inductive damage, so we don't really have a defense against that here with one of our mind modules. We'll put on the Sandy Puppet. And for over here, I guess we'll try the improved Leech Enhancer for a little bit. We're at 3 anti-rad rad hypos at the moment. We could go back down and we could probably retake the lift back up. But why don't we try this jump while we're in the area? The world has not been polarized yet either, so I wonder how many of them we're going to have to kill until the world gets stronger. What the heck? Was that worth like 9,000 Axions? I think it was. Axions. Oh, they hurt a bit more now. So there was a gate here. This feels like this leads down to the same area. Ah. Oh God. Okay. Oh, thank goodness. We're not on the ground floor. Oh! This was the jump I meant to do. Okay, so we have an arguably safer way to get here. I was always worried about jumping off of this, missing the platform, and then plummeting to my death. Ah, so everything can be unlocked now with this key. Oh, thank you, Terran, for that. Iron Fists. Oh, right, we picked up a new weapon. This is a second new weapon. Iron Fists requires reflex. Strength as well, so not for us. 2 crude chunks of primitive metal that could inflict some serious damage in primitive fight. Okay, so you could be a boxer. Remnant Greatsword. 11 strength, no other requirement. Surely put together by an insane, I can't pronounce that, aesthetic? It's hard to imagine how anyone could be capable of lifting this huge chunk of metal, let alone use it to defend themselves. That might be something that I level a little bit off screen and see how well it works. I mean, we're here, so I guess we commit. Oh, this feels like this is going to bring me right back to where I was. I think we're going, well, everything does, Tim, when you say that, because you're going lower and lower back towards the pond of blood. Improved strength module. That is just death. Oh, 2 more things have died. I like this place. I like getting free 12,000 Axions. I'm gonna have to come here with my New Game Plus character. Though I am a bit lost now. Around here really quick. Any of these doors looks like they're a secret? No. Or they look destroyable. I think I was here earlier. No, I was not. Okay, now it's a yes. Oh, they have more life now. They have a lot more life now. I don't want to kill them. And they hit harder. They were worth 640 experience. No, that was a different type. That's like that was the crouch type. Looks like the giant, what would we call them? Trash spiders. The trash spiders don't respawn. Wow, even a big hit doesn't kill them with one strike. So do we turn in the adrenaline? Essence of adrenaline extracted by the device attached to your skin by the Clock Master. So we learned what his name is. I don't think there was anything else down here, so we can continue to this, I guess, farm, but I would like to make some progress. Ourselves, then we'll try the jump. to get that one item that we had to fall for that I keep not succeeding at getting. And the Enhanced Leech, this is amazing. The Enhanced Leech Enhancer is amazing. I don't know why you would not use it. It's hard to compete with just because it's easy to take damage in the game, especially when you're not good at it, like me. Being able to recover by just smacking enemies with with an item that has an incredible amount of leech is so helpful. Even on characters who I'm supposing are using like a less leech item, that would make up the difference. Like, it's just best in slot, I feel. Which for me means I don't want to use it because I like to try other things. But realistically, we shouldn't. Okay, so health, load. The reason for the other offhands is if I see something that looks like it should take damage from a different type of a different type, I want to have the option to immediately get to that type of damage. Otherwise, I would just be using our Hedron of Light at this moment. What's our load? 56%. We're back up to 94% mobility. I'm kind of okay with this mobility as well. If we end up back, maybe we can... Well, you didn't synchronize this, Tim, if you're not running back that way. I was thinking maybe I can move our strength conductor to the new sword we picked up and give it a try. We'll do that if I manage to get back to that spot. So I'm guessing this also means, because of this key, I will assume that the overseers do not actually unlock the door. Yeah, okay. I understand now how this works. So our world is not being increased in difficulty, but every time we kill a creature, the rest of the creatures go up. Like, they do more damage and they take more hits. I'm guessing at some point we just won't be able to kill any of them. It's that one drop I want to try. Oh, that's right here then, Tim. And why don't we try out that safety net for this? It's still in heal mode at the moment. Wrong place, Tim. No, right place. Well, I can get back there, I suppose, via this way. Ooh, I almost hit the wrong button and just rolled off the platform. This is where you started from, Tim. do I get this? Like, a jump doesn't do it. Can I roll? No, we can't roll. Oh, well, that was useful. So we get another attempt. Still no. I guess we will try jump. I can't. It won't work another time. Is it not from here? Okay, I don't know what we do to get that, viewer. I'm sorry. There's a lot of them, Tim. Uh-oh. That is not a new enemy. That is... I thought for a second these two things were combined as some sort of weird, gangly, vine-like thing. No, this is just one enemy standing on the shoulders of another one. Oh! Last time we saw this, there was like... there was a bunch of them under this particular one, wasn't there? I can't get that. I cannot get that. I don't know how we do it. And this led us nowhere. Oh, was this the way you took, Tim? No, we came back this way after we went to the right. So I apologize for this, viewer. We're kind of just going to be retreading then the same old stuff we did last episode. I don't want to fight the big ones with the world in the current state it's in. How do I avoid doing that? You can't make that jump. Oh, and now you just died. You just died. Okay, well, there we have it. Now, did we lose all our concentrated adrenaline? Was I supposed to turn it into the guy before I died? Does the world now reset back to its normal difficulty? Or am I still part of the pact? I guess we'll find out. So we have to kind of go back to the exact way we just came from. I can figure out where that is. Oh, we can go right back to him this way, I suppose. Okay, we kept the adrenaline. I guess what we'll do is we'll turn this adrenaline in and see what we get for it. And obviously we'll have to kill a few dudes, so we'll get a chance to see how difficult it is to redo that. still in effect. Because we're getting more concentrated adrenaline. So let's disable this. So where was he? I mean, I'm all for farming. This is wonderful. You just farm this area for a little bit to get so many Axions from killing even normal dudes. Like that feels really good. That's a far faster way to gain experience. It's a far faster way to get experience than it would be to, to increase the difficulty level of the world. I wonder if he won't set... Maybe he doesn't set the difficulty back, though. Maybe we need a certain amount of adrenaline, and only then he'll return the world to its normal state. We need our leech module on. At least for the start of this. He was this way, I think. That attack is basically the same as when the, one of the visitors does its charge. You can't be in front of it whatsoever. Alright, that's good to know. You get to travel towards more and more polarized realities, and when you come back, I'll take some of that adrenaline for my own experiments. I have these crystals for you. This is exquisite. I don't think there's a better feeling than surviving death. Oh, we get to choose an item, a pain limiter. That'll be 15 crystals. Here you go. All right. Deal. Adrenaline safety shot? No, we're not. We went up for one of each. Let's get them. But then we're gonna end this. Ah, was that too harsh for you? Hey, you just had to ask. I've turned off your polarizer. It should all be a walk in the park from now on. But you are quite valuable to me, friend. If you want to be all you can be once more, please come see me. I would love to do this and just leave it on for an entire run. But we won't make any progress. I'll just be constantly leveling myself over and over and over again. And improving the damage of my weapons. And while I don't mind doing that, I feel like for you viewers, you want to see a little bit of a struggle. So to that end, we will stop this now. It's back to him again, Tim. Alright, viewers, so we're going to go back to where we started from, and then we'll probably call it quits there. So we didn't see too much new. Other than we found an NPC that can... We have an option to make the game tougher for us. Oh, and what did we just pick up, by the way? I'm assuming those were crafting materials. They are not. Or are they? No? Are they like a mine module or something? They're not a weapon enhancement. Oh, they are! Alright, hold on. I want to read about them here, Tim. A device that enhances the composition of adrenaline when near-death experience. Grant the user increased infliction of... Oh, so the lower life we have, the more damage we do. That could be nice. What's the other one? A body shot controller that limits the amount of damage received in this... Oh, okay. We're only allowed to take X amount of damage from enemies. This would be useful to use for his actual... pact. Since as they get stronger, that would limit the amount of damage that we would take. Alright, viewer, so let's get back to where we started this episode from. And then we'll call the session. Although I'm lost. it's one of 4 ways, Tim. How can you possibly be lost? It's through... I keep thinking it's not through this room to make it back to the prison proper. But it is this way, okay. Oh, it looks like there's still left, though, in the last condition. That guy was worth 7,000 Axions. It wouldn't surprise me if the game worked that way, because the game has a lot of what I feel are bugs. No, Tim, you got to go back across. Oh! We left a bunch of Axions around somewhere. Didn't we? We did. I wouldn't mind having those. We died here. We died here. Oh, although... Okay. When I go down here to re-get them, assuming I can... Bugged. So when you're at the very, very tippy top, the game does not let you... release, which is going to be really... Nope, we died again. We just... Okay. What the heck? I don't know what happened there, but I'm glad whatever happened. Oh! We died. We died, but our safety net saved us. We can do it one more time, though I don't think... Oh, okay, we can make that jump. Oh, I'm up too high. Okay. You gotta go... Oh, rather, I'm not high enough. There's something I don't think I've ever said before. So I like the safety net. That's a very nice program. I wish I could have more hotkeys, so I'm not constantly going into the program assignment selector, so I can mix them around. I would want light, alarm, this safety net, and the heal so far. I missed. Thank you. But now I'm out of energy, so I can't miss a second time. Okay, that should be doable. I just mistimed that. This is what's a tricky one. Oh man. Almost back to where we started, viewer. We have the Overseer here. Yeah, they're still worth 7,000 each. That's way too much. We don't know how much damage they do. I'm assuming that they're taking one hit to kill. So it feels like a bug. It feels like they're giving as much... It feels like they should be super strong for 7,000 Axions, and they're not, because the game has leveled their... Yeah, that should not be worth 18,000 experience points. I mean, I will gladly take advantage of it. I will gladly take advantage of it, but that feels so wrong. I also don't want to open this, because I wanted to be able to farm those creatures later on, but I won't feel so guilty about doing so. Right now, though, I feel way too guilty. Alright, we made it back. So let's unequip. No, we're going to be leveling my weaponry. Right, there was a... No, it's not in this room, Tim. Well, we're stopped... I like to level the weaponry before we call it quits. The damage they do is increased. They weren't hitting me that hard before. But their life is normal. I'm assuming that's what we're trying to get to. I think it was right up here also, so that wasn't so bad in the end. I think. I think this is the room. Alright, viewer, I don't think you guys have seen me level the conductors up. So it requires quite a bit of farming to get them all like equal level, just on the off chance I want to use a different one of them. It's one of the reasons why I'm not going to feel so bad about the fact that the pact is still in effect. So to raise our infused column from 11 to 12 is 70,000 Axions. We can do it 3 times. I think we'll do it twice. And then we'll level our offhands once each. Oh, you know what? We want to try the new weapon. Let's at least equip it and see what it does. Although while we're here, so let me take out this. So it does half the damage of our column. It would. Our column is column mastery. It feels like... I heard that they added two-handed weapons to the game. Is this a two-handed weapon? It doesn't look like it is. I don't know how it would swing it two hands, so I'm assuming it's not. How much does it weigh? Eight. Our column is 12. Maybe it's like an upgrade to wield it two-handed. I guess we can try it next episode. Although I did just level our column, so I'm going to want to actually use it. I may off-screen a little bit, viewer, to level this weapon a tiny bit. Especially the pact is right here, so... But I don't want to make myself too strong, Tim. Well, it'll just be this weapon. I'll just level the strength conductor up 2 more ranks, and that will do. I think. Oh, we're not getting back easily. Alright, never mind then. I was going to run back, but obviously that's not going to work, so... Maybe we don't even try this weapon, Tim. Just stick with the column. It is the weapon you wanted to use. I mean, I would like to show viewers this, but this... Alright, oh, it's interesting. So this is horizontal sweeps with its light attack. Oh, wow, yeah, horizontal sweeps. That's interesting. Better suited for when you're surrounded. But our column just does so much more damage. 118 versus 67. Yeah, that's half. It's almost half the damage of our infused column. A little more. Alright, while I'm babbling, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one, where we'll explore more of the prison, I suppose. I'll see you guys then. Take care, everyone.